You know what gets you places? Consistency and focus, your attention. You can't just show up to something and expect to get results. When I first started trading, and this can apply to anything that you're doing in life, my mindset was that after so long, I'm gonna get it. I'm like, after I've done this for 5 years, I'll eventually get trading. But let me tell you what actions I was taking in between that. Hi, loves. My name is Ariana, and I am here to share with you my perspective from my journey in hopes that it helps you on yours. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button down below, subscribe to this beautiful connected family, hit that bell notification so you know when I drop my next gem, because I'm dropping them, baby. And last but not least, share this with someone. Share this with someone who is on their journey and they are wondering the fastest way to grow. All right, my loves, let's get back to this video. I wasn't showing up every day. I wasn't focused on what I was supposed to be doing. And I would just sit in front of my desk and not look at the charts. But let me tell you, that gets you nothing. You know what gets you places? Consistency and focus, your attention. You can't just show up to something and expect to get results. You need to be consistent with your attention. You need to focus on what you are doing. And I didn't realize that. I would just show up, sit in front of my desk, and be on my phone on YouTube, scrolling, playing around. If I wasn't in a trade, I wouldn't be looking at the price action. I'm speaking of trading because that's what I do, but this applies to anything you are doing in life and that you are going after. What are you going after in life? And ask yourself, am I consistent with this thing? Am I consistently showing up and giving this thing my attention? Because I'm telling you right now, if you are not showing up and consistently giving that thing your focus, your attention, and truly trying to understand it, you're not going to crack the code. It's not going to click for you. You're not going to get that thing. In order to master something, you need to put your focus and attention on this thing and obsess over this thing. You need to truly dial in. I used to show up in life and I used to think that as long as I showed up, that I could master this thing with time. But then I realized that showing up is important, but am I giving this thing my attention, my full attention, my energy, my focus? And am I showing up consistently and actually applying myself, asking myself the right questions, trying to figure out how to master this thing? When things go wrong, am I asking myself, what did I do wrong in this thing? How can I better myself? On my journey, I had to learn how to master things. Because the other day, I was talking to myself and I was like, why does someone do something for so long and they never become a master at it? And then another person who's done it for a long time becomes a master at it. And then it dawned on me, you can do something and show up for it. And showing up, that's beautiful effort. But you need to focus. You need to be consistent in that thing. And you need to ask yourself the right questions. If you keep doing the same thing wrong over and over again, you can't master that thing. You're doing it wrong. How are you possibly going to get something right out of doing something wrong over and over again? So yes, I talk about showing up on this channel all the time, but now I'm like, there's some effort that's needed when you are trying to master something. It is so important to give something your attention. It's so important to truly tune in on something, and then you are able to get in this state called flow state. In that flow state, you're able to truly master things because you're truly dialed into what you are doing. And when I first started this journey of learning anything, I didn't know how to learn. And as time went on, I had to learn how to learn. I had to figure out, how do I learn? How do I master something? And then I realized how to master things. It takes focus. It's not about just showing up to things. Showing up is the first step, and it is so beautiful. And I love that people are showing up. Once you start showing up, now you need to actually be consistent with showing up. So consistently show up. Then next, you need to focus. You have to put your attention on that thing. I mean, lock in. I'm talking turn your phone on do not disturb if you are able to. Take away anything that may pull your attention away from that thing that you need to focus on, and give that thing true focus and true energy. Don't let anything distract you for like 1 to 2 hours. And I'm telling you, you will master this thing. It's not about doing something for a long time. You can do something for 8 hours and not be focused. And someone can do something for 1 hour and get so much accomplished because in that 1 hour, they focus their attention on what they should be doing. I'm telling you, this is how you master a skill. So I came here to talk about consistency, but it's so much bigger than consistency. It's like, yes, show up. Please show up. That is number one. Then once you show up consistently. You got to keep doing it. You got to keep showing up. It's okay to fail. You're just learning. And then once you show up for this thing, give it your full attention. And then once you give it your full attention, you got to reflect as well. You reflect on these things, baby, and you like ask yourself the right questions to figure out, how do I get ahead in this thing? This is how I learned on my journey, and it helped me so much because I was wondering why I was stuck in trading for so long. I didn't see any traction in trading for like the first 2 years. And then I finally started seeing traction when I fully put my attention on it, when I fully put my focus there, when I showed up every day consistently. Even if there was no value, I still showed up and read the charts. And then when I also asked myself the right questions after every trade, I'm asking myself, what did I do wrong in that trade? What did I do right in that trade? How could I have capitalized more? Am I doing everything to the best of my abilities? I'm asking myself all these questions every day because I'm trying to get better. I'm not here to just show up and waste time. And I noticed this on my journey, and I truly hope this helps you out. I hope this helps you learn on your journey with whatever skill you are doing. Everything is one thing. If you are showing up on your journey, I'm telling you, baby, those are the things that you need to apply to your journey. So I'm going to repeat them one more time. It is showing up, being consistent in showing up, actually putting your focus and attention on that thing. However much time you are able to dedicate to that thing and put your focus on it, put your focus there. And then the fourth thing, deep reflection. Reflect on that thing. Ask yourself the right questions. Make sure you are doing everything to your ability to actually grow in that thing. And this is how you grow fast, baby. This is how you don't waste no time. All right, my loves. I hope this message reaches who it needs to reach. Let me know in the comments below if this helped you. I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Mwah.